Hi friends, this is Kannababu. Welcome to my channel. So now I want to prepare some series of videos on FAQs related to .NET, like some C#, .NET, ASP.NET, SQL Server, ASP.NET MVC, some other web technologies. So first of all, I want to explain about who is a full stack .NET developer, right? So full stack developer means generally any developer. When you get the job in a software industry, you have to develop different types of applications, like some applications related to healthcare domain or education domain or insurance domain or some banking domain or some financial domain or some services domain or some warehouse domain, some security domain, some network based applications. Different types of applications are existing. So who will develop these applications? The developers who are working in software companies. Is it clear? So mostly these companies are basically divided into two types of companies: product based companies and service based companies. Product based companies, they will develop their own products, like they will develop the softwares, programming languages, some technologies. If you take Microsoft mostly develop their own products, like C#.NET, ASP.NET, MS Office, Windows operating system. These type of products they will develop, softwares. And similarly Google, if you take, they have their own products, like Google Chrome is there. Similarly YouTube is there, Gmail is there, Android is there, similarly Angular is there. These are the products of Google. So the developers who are working in that company, they will develop these type of softwares. But mostly lot of service based companies are existing. Service based companies, something like they will develop the applications, like some travel agency applications or some insurance projects or some banking projects or some warehouse applications or e-commerce applications or some service based applications. These type of applications can be developed by service based companies. So mostly as a fresher, if you get a job in the company, mostly you will get a job as a developer to develop different types of applications. Is it clear? So in order to develop these type of applications, you must have the knowledge on some programming languages, technologies, some database softwares, some UI technologies. Lot of stuff is required. But now today there is a lot of demand for full stack .NET developer. So first of all, you must know what is a full stack. Full stack means end-to-end developer. The developer must have the knowledge on all the things. You must be strong in HTML, JavaScript, CSS, AngularJS, Angular 8, jQuery. These all comes under UI. Apart from this, you must have the knowledge on some server-side technologies like Java or .NET or Python, whatever it may be. Is it clear? Full stack means UI is mandatory. Any full stack developer. You may be a full stack Java developer, full stack .NET developer. First of all, you must have the knowledge on what is this web application. The application that was deployed on web server and can accessible via browser and internet. These type of applications are called as web applications. Example: Facebook, Gmail, IRCTC, Flipkart, eBay, Amazon. This all comes under web applications. So if you want to develop web applications, you must have the knowledge on some web technologies. And these web technologies are divided into two types: client-side technologies and server-side technologies. Client-side technologies will execute on browser, server-side technologies will execute on web server. HTML, JavaScript, CSS, Bootstrap, AngularJS, jQuery, these all comes under client-side technology. These all will execute on browser. Your ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC, ADO.NET, these all WCF, Web API, these all are server-side technologies and frameworks. You must have the knowledge on UI technologies like HTML, JavaScript, CSS, jQuery, Angular 8, Bootstrap. This all comes under UI. Plus some server-side technologies like C#.NET is required, one language. ASP.NET is required, one technology. ADO.NET is required, database technology. Some frameworks are required like ASP.NET MVC or Entity Framework plus ORM. These all are required. Apart from this, some database like SQL Server. So if you are having the knowledge on all these things, then you are called as full stack .NET developer. Apart from this, web services, WCF, Web API, It's all complete, full packed. You must have the knowledge on all these things. Then only you are called as full stack .NET developer. Right now there is a good demand for full stack developers because we don't know that where you will get the job. If you some companies are working on only ASP.NET, some companies may work on ASP.NET MVC, some companies may work on Angular with Web API, with Entity Framework. So we don't know that where we will get the job. So definitely you must have the knowledge on all these things. So once when you are a full stack .NET developer, then the scope of getting job is very easy. I hope you understood. In the next video, we'll discuss some other FAQs. Thank you.